and we're pretty much at dead heat. Hiya, Kurt.
Hey, Carlos.
What are you driving?
I'm driving a 2021 BMW M4. What are you driving?
I'm in a 2020 Chevrolet Corvette. In fact, the very same one Edmunds bought and has owned for a little over almost a year now, and I like it a lot. But this isn't a time to talk about long-term driving experiences. This is a time to talk about drag racing, isn't it?
It is, because it looks like that's what we were brought here to do.
That's what the title of the video says. Anyway, that M4 Competition has 503 horsepower. This Corvette has 495 horsepower. These cars are approximately the same weight. They're both rear drive. They're both automatic. And they almost start at similar prices, right?
That is correct. Although with the options on this car, this one I think stickers at just over $100,000. So I think I won that race.
Did you? Did you win that race?
Not really.
Anyway, let's find out which one of these two will win a drag race and a roll-on race. But before we do, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Check out the links in the description for more information. And if you're trying to sell a car, truck, SUV, Corvette, or M4, hey, use edmunds.com/sellmycar to get an instant cash offer on your vehicle. Let's get to it.
Let's. There are a lot of settings in this car, tons and tons and tons of settings. So to get launch control, you have to be in the manual transmission mode, and then you have to turn the transmission up to its most firm and aggressive setting. You have to turn traction and stability control completely off. The nice thing is that it's got these two little red preset buttons. So I've already got that set on here, and I just press it twice, and now I'm in the correct mode. It's that simple. Left foot on the brake, right foot on the gas. It has to build RPM. There's just a big walkthrough to get to the point where you can just launch the car and let it rip.
As regular viewers of this channel know, launching the Corvette is fairly straightforward, but it's made slightly more complicated by the presence of performance traction management. I'm going to put the car in its sportiest drive mode track setting, then I'm going to hit the traction control button twice to activate performance traction management, then I will put that in Sport 1, 2, or Race. At that point, then I just have to hit the brake, hit the gas, and release the brake when we're ready to go. Both launch controls of these cars are very easy. It's more of a matter of what the car can do, less of a matter of what we, the drivers, can do.
I might win this. I might. This car has a really powerful 503 horsepower straight six engine, twin turbos. This is, if you're a BMW guy, the S58, and it's a powerhouse. Lots of top end power. So I think if I can get a clean launch, maybe kind of get a jump on him, I can beat him.
All right, drivers, you ready? Race in 3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, he got the jump! He cut the line!
That's treed. You got treed. Oh. Maybe I jumped it. I don't care.
Sure is easy to win when you leave early.
That's called anticipation.
Yeah, sure. Let's call it anticipation.
If I can get a clean launch, I can beat him.
Race in 3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, he got the jump. He cut the line. Oh, he totally cut.
I will allow a tiebreaker drag race because I do want us to leave at the same time.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, come on! Come on, boy! Come on!
We both kind of struggled off the line there.
Oh, pulling back!
And we're pretty much at dead heat. Oh.
That was pretty close.
That was super cool.
Well, you won. I mean, you would say it was super cool. I think it was less cool from my losing point of view.
I'm all about the quality of the race itself, not necessarily the victor. He cut the line. He totally cut. Sure is easy to win when you leave early. Sure, let's call it anticipation. How was your launch?
The launch seemed a little hesitant. I think it was getting quite a bit of spin, so I didn't really get the power. I did get the jump, but I didn't put the power down as quickly as you could.
What was kind of hairy about both of them is we're both like spinning the tires with launch control right next to each other,
Yeah.
but we both seemed to hook up, and then it seemed like the Corvette initially pulled, and then I could see the M4 kind of creeping up as the run went on.
If I had a half a mile, I probably would have powered past you, but this engine is just great. So much top end, so much boost.
Yeah, they're totally a different experience with engines. Like this one actually doesn't feel as quick, even though we just saw it is. But it's the character of that engine that makes it so exciting, isn't it?
It's this weird mix of restrained because it's not very loud, but it's also so raw because you could just feel it fighting for traction every second of the way.
And it feels like that one's like gaining power as you approach redline, right? Like that last 500 RPM are more exciting than the 1,000 RPM before it.
Absolutely.
Well, with that in mind, let's remove the launch from the equation and do a roll-on race. What do you say, from 30 or 40?
Let's do 40.
Yeah, give those 503 horsepower. Give the 8 extra horsepower you have. Use that advantage for all you can. It's okay, I think this car's like 100 pounds lighter too, so that might net out, but we'll find out. We'll find out.
How can that car weigh less? This car has so much carbon fiber on it.
All right, here we go.
I'm gonna try and get the turbos to spool up a little bit. Maybe ride the brake. And then just let it go. Oh, yeah.
God, that sounds good. Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
there's
503
turbos.
horsepower. Sure.
Oh.
Sure, that's 503 horsepower. Yeah, 503 horsepower. Okay, sure.
I have turbos though.
Well, it's an 80-degree day out here, according to my dash. I still don't think that would account for that kind of difference in acceleration.
Clearly that was all driver skill.
And you know, historically, BMW has never put out an engine that makes less or more than advertised power, ever. That's never happened.
It isn't in any automaker's best interest to ever underrate their car, ever.
Yeah, why would you want to surprise people pleasantly? I say we give that one more go, not because I feel like I could do anything differently, but just because, hey, it's fun, why not, right?
Yeah, I like going full throttle in a car.
All right, here we are, roll-on race number 2. This is just for fun at this point, because that thing definitely has more than 500 horsepower.
All right, once again, probably gonna keep it. You know what? I'm gonna use third gear, ride the brake, make sure I get enough boost pressure built up. There it is. There it is.
Yeah, okay.
There it is. Oh, that sounds like money. So how does the back of this car look?
So I think we've learned that from a launch, the Corvette is quicker in a straight line, but from a rolling race, without the launch control, without the launch factored in at all, the M4 is definitely quicker. The performance difference between these two was just as close at our test track. There, the Corvette was quicker off the line, posting slightly better 0 to 60 and quarter-mile results, but see how that gap between the two closes and the M4 has a higher trap speed at the quarter-mile? If the race went longer, the M4 would surely win. To the Corvette's credit though, it still takes the win in the stopping and turning departments.
Yeah, once traction is no longer an issue, this car just uses all of its measly 503 only horsepower to really move out.
Yeah, 503 give or take 50. So, but otherwise, it is cool how similarly matched these cars are in terms of performance, despite how wildly different they look, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I'm still kind of surprised a car this fast can have back seats and a real trunk.
Yeah, I don't have those. That's where the engine is. Thank you for watching this drag race. If you like what you saw, give us a like, subscribe, and hey, comment too while you're at it. You gotta sell a car. Edmunds.com/sellmycar is the best way to do it. Get an instant cash offer on whatever you're trying to sell. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.